was the biggest mistake of my life.
The former Miss California is still speaking, and this time there are revelations of a sex tape. There she is again and again and again.
Just one word. It's frightening.
Laker legend Kareem Abdul-Jabbar diagnosed with leukemia. The captain talks about the disease and his chances. At a military jet buzzes the Santa Monica Pier, men, women, and children run for their lives. And it was all a publicity stunt. Next time, you might want to give the city a heads up. She was asked a question on national TV. Vermont recently became the 4th state to legalize same-sex marriage. Do you think every state should follow suit? Why or why not? She said, in my country and in my family, I believe that marriage should be between a man and a woman. No offense to anybody out there, but that's how I was raised. And that turned Carrie Prejean's life upside down. She was Miss California. She wanted to be Miss America. After that statement, she was out of luck. They stripped her of her California title. She sued for religious discrimination. The pageant said they took her crown away because she missed events. She then dropped the suit when it was revealed that TMZ had a sex tape of her that she made for her boyfriend when she was 17. She called that the biggest mistake of her life. Now 22, she has a book coming out called Still Standing. Our contributors tonight, social activist and actress Debra Skelton, and activist and producer Melissa Rivers. And Melissa, I'll start with you. Is she a contradiction in terms? Has she done anything wrong? You're on the clock.
Well, I mean, hypocrisy, God bless it. What she said originally, which were just simply her beliefs, fine, we don't have a problem with that. She just continued to run her mouth. I mean, it was like someone needed to walk up to her and go, shh. And then little by little, she rode this onto such a giant publicity fame whore thing that people really turned against her. I mean, to have Donald Trump say, hey, enough is a lot. And by the way, she was going to be Miss USA, not Miss America, because the Trump organization does the USA and universe, not America. Anyway, but that's neither here nor there. The point is, it's like, and then the sex tape and the this and this. For someone who's so, holier than thou, at 17, you're doing, first of all, let's just say it's a sex tape where she's alone. So let's all just let our imaginations run wild. And she's sending it to her boyfriend. It's all the hypocrisy. It's like, enough. Do we really care what this woman has to say in her book?
Deb, what do you think?
I'm filing this under nobody gives a flying fig tonight. Because, yes, like Melissa says, this is hypocrisy, and the biggest hypocrisy is the United States at this point. Simply because she was penalized for her opinion about something and the way she was raised. And ever since then, this has become a 15th century French farce. It's ridiculous. Why do we even care? This is going back and forth like two scorned and spurned lovers. That's exactly what it is. It's ridiculous. It's like watching mommy and daddy fight, and we are the children, American children, caught in between. Do we really care what she did at the age of 17? Do we care that she's a hypocrite? 99, if not 100% of all of us in the country have been hypocritical at one point in our lives or at many points in our lives.
All right.
It's just like at one point you just say, like, why are we all wasting energy and adding life to this absolutely ridiculous story with this absolutely ridiculous girl?
All right, let's move on to our next topic. Now, you know that Dodger owners Frank and Jamie McCord are getting a divorce. I told you it would be ugly. It has been ugly. Really, it's their personal business that's being played out in the media. The latest bit of information today, Jamie told T.J. Simers of the L.A. Times, I'm going to take the high road. I have 4 kids. This is not something I would have played out in the public. To read everything that's been said is devastating, and my kids are pretty upset about it. I have never been with another man until the marriage broke up. Ever. How did the McCord's dirty laundry become bigger than the Los Angeles Dodgers, Deborah?
Okay, another ridiculous story, unfortunately, where somebody's personal life is being played out in the media. This is the 21st century. This is how we live. The 20th century has seen a fracture when it comes to technology as opposed to a buildup of technology. Now we're in everybody's business. This should be between them. And yes, the unfortunate thing is the kids are always caught in the middle of something like this. When this happened, she was accosted about the whole situation on October 21st. And then by October 27th, she was out of a job. This is nothing more than spurn lovers playing out their emotional and immature thoughts and feelings towards each other in the public eye. Unfortunately, sports happens to be surrounding and being the backdrop of it all. As long as the Dodgers are fine, and my team is doing okay, I'm okay with it too.
Melissa, do you think they should have done a better job of managing this and their information?
Well, what everyone's forgetting in all this is Frank McCourt's not saying anything. For someone who's so upset and how much is upsetting the kids, we're only hearing from Jamie McCourt. So, that makes you have to step back for a second and go, whoa, she doth protest too much. Again, of course he's going to fire her. Who's going to want their ex running the business? I mean,
and that's a personal decision, not a professional one, though.
Right, but I'm just saying this is seriously like typical divorce stuff. It's just that there's billions of dollars at stake.
Well, and let me just say, by firing her, what they're doing is she's trying to establish spousal support.
Ownership.
No, spousal support, because now she has no job. Therefore, he's got to pay her more in spousal support. And then, you're right, the question of ownership, who owns the team?
Well, and then she came out and said, I'm the face of the Dodgers.
Which is ridiculous.
I mean, I don't see them selling Jamie McCourt wigs. They sell Manny Ramirez wigs. Maybe I'm too logical.
All right, let's move on to the next topic.